Welcome to CBSE English Teacher. Let's now look at the line-by-line explanation of the lesson Discovering Tut, the Saga Continues for Class 11 English. Let's begin with the lesson now. After months of carefully recording the pharaoh's funerary treasures, Carter began investigating his three nested coffins. Opening the first, he found a shroud adorned with garlands of willow and olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflowers, the faded evidence of a burial in March or April. When he finally reached the mummy, though, he ran into trouble. The ritual resins had hardened, cementing Tut to the bottom of his solid gold coffin. No amount of legitimate force could move them, Carter wrote later. What was to be done? Funerary treasures means the valuable things with which the king was buried. Three-nested coffin means three coffins placed one in another in order of decreasing size. The innermost coffin houses the body of the deceased. Shroud means a length of cloth in which a dead person is wrapped. Adorned means decorated. Garlands of willow means a wreath of flowers or leaves. Mummy is a body of a human being or an animal that has been ceremonially preserved by removal of the internal organs, treatment with natron and resins, and wrapping in bandages. Ritual here means the resins used in the ceremony of mummification. Resins is a sticky, flammable substance that is insoluble in water, and legitimate means reasonable. Carter took a few months to record the treasures found in Tut's grave. Then he began investigating his three coffins, which were nested one in another. In the first coffin, he found a piece of cloth with garlands of willow, olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflower, which suggested that he had been buried in the months of March or April. When he reached the third coffin, he was in trouble. The body had hardened due to the resins which had cemented the body, and it had stuck to the bottom of the coffin, which was made of gold. Carter wondered what to do next, because no amount of force could separate the two. The sun can beat down like a hammer this far south in Egypt, and Carter tried to use it to loosen the resins. For several hours, he set the mummy outside in blazing sunshine that heated it to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing budged. He reported with scientific detachment that the consolidated material had to be chiseled away from beneath the limbs and trunk before it was possible to raise the king's remains. Blazing means very hot. Budged means moved or shifted, a slight movement. And chiseled away means to cut something with a chisel. Carter tried to loosen the resins by keeping the body in the hot sun. He kept the mummy in 149 degrees Fahrenheit heat for several hours, but still it remained stuck. He reported that a chisel could be used to cut down the mummy from the limbs and the trunk so that Tut's body could be taken out of the coffin. In his defense, Carter really had little choice. If he hadn't cut the mummy free, thieves most certainly would have circumvented the guards and ripped it apart to remove the gold. In Tut's time, the royals were fabulously wealthy, and they thought or hoped they could take their riches with them. For his journey to the great beyond, King Tut was lavished with glittering goods, precious collars, inlaid necklaces and bracelets, rings, amulets, a ceremonial apron, sandals, sheaths for his fingers and toes, and the now iconic inner coffin and mask, all of pure gold. To separate Tut from his adornments, Carter's men removed the mummy's head and severed nearly every major joint. Once they had finished, they reassembled the remains on a layer of sand in a wooden box with padding that concealed the damage, the bed where Tut now rests. Circumvented means found a way around. For example, thieves would have found a way to tackle the guards and remove the gold from the tomb. Inlaid means a decorative pattern on a surface. Amulet is an ornament or small piece of jewelry thought to give protection against evil, danger, or disease. Apron is a protective garment worn over the front of one's clothes and tied at the back. Sheaths means a close-fitting cover. Iconic means something or someone who is a symbol or it represents some other thing. Adornments means ornaments, and concealed means hid, the second form of hide. According to Carter, he had no choice other than to cut the mummy. He believed that if he hadn't done that, thieves would have removed the gold from the tomb and would have looted it. During Tut's time, the royal people were very wealthy and they had a belief that after death they could take the wealth along with them. For his life after death, he was given precious collars, necklaces with decorative patterns, bracelets, rings, amulets, ceremonial aprons, sandals, sheaths for fingers and toes, and now an iconic inner coffin and a mask. His men removed his head and every joint of his body. After they finished, they reassembled the remains in a wooden box with padding filled with a layer of sand to conceal the damage. It was his new resting place. Archaeology has changed substantially in the intervening decades, focusing less on treasure and more on the fascinating details of life and intriguing mysteries of death. It also uses more sophisticated tools, including medical technology. In 1968, more than 40 years after Carter's discovery, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy and revealed a startling fact. Beneath the resin that cakes his chest, his breastbone and front ribs are missing. Intervening means occur in the time between events. Intriguing means to arouse one's curiosity. And startling means unexpected or surprising. In the past few decades, archaeology has changed as it now focuses on the details of life and the mysteries of death. Earlier, it was about focusing on the treasure. Now it uses more advanced medical technologies and tools for research. In 1968, an anatomy professor x-rayed King Tut's mummy and revealed that the front ribs and breastbone were missing. Today, diagnostic imaging can be done with computed tomography or CT, by which hundreds of X-rays in cross-section are put together like slices of bread to create a three-dimensional virtual body. What more would a CT scan reveal of Tut than the X-ray? And could it answer two of the biggest questions still lingering about him? How did he die, and how old was he at the time of his death? King Tut's demise was a big event, even by royal standards. He was the last of his family's line, and his funeral was the death rattle of a dynasty. But the particulars of his passing away and its aftermath are unclear. Computed tomography, also called a CT scan, is a three-dimensional scan of a body with the help of hundreds of X-rays in cross-section together. Demise means death. Death rattle is the gurgling sound produced in the throat of a person who is about to die. And aftermath means after effects of an unpleasant event. Now, with the advancement of technology, CT scan or computed tomography can give a virtual image of the whole body. With the help of this technology, King Tut's body would be scanned to find answers to two questions. How did he die? And how old was he at the time of his death? His death was a shock to the royals also, as he was the last person of his family and his funeral indicated the diminishment of his dynasty. However, what happened after his death is still not clear.